A Cincinnati-based medical startup is seeking FDA approval for a device that can spot brain bleeds and injuries in just seconds.
Dan Wells shows us how it works.
Millions of patients suffer from stroke and traumatic brain injury each year. Now there's a device designed to detect and monitor even the smallest brain bleeds at the point of care, including an ambulance, emergency department, ICU, and in military use.
It really is important which hospital the patient either goes to or is taken to. Because if you've got a big hemorrhage in your brain, you're going to need a neurosurgeon. Not every hospital has neurosurgery, so really getting that person to the right hospital is critical. And then deciding how fast they get imaging, which is what this is intended for, is critical as well, because time is brain.
NeuroHawk, designed by Sense Neuro, is unlike current diagnostic methods that rely on CT or MRI imaging. It provides real-time assessment at the patient's side.
I mean, I'm by training an ER doc. It's busy. I don't have 30 minutes or an hour to get an answer to a critical question such as, do I think this patient has blood in their head or not? That is a time-critical, life and death potentially decision. I want to make it as quick as I can. We can answer that question and help them decide when that person gets imaging within 40 seconds. That's pretty decent.
Backed by the U.S. Department of Defense and UC Health.
The way this device works is buried in here, there are 9 antennae. There's 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 3 in the middle. And then there's a control unit. One antenna transmits. It's actually using about the same frequency as my cell phone, which we found through experimentation and analysis is the best frequency to detect blood. That is where it shouldn't be. It's very good at that. So one antenna transmits, that signal goes into the brain and everywhere else and is scattered and absorbed by the tissues in there, and the other 8 receive, and they all take turns. So we do multiple samples per antenna, but we get about 72 different signals from that. Normal brain, I'm sorry, I should back up. Those signals get processed, filtered, etc., and then they go to a computer algorithm, which we created, which then says blood, yes or no. And the way that works is normal brain to that signal, if there's no blood, looks one way, has one signature. And then brain with blood in it, because of what I just said, you've got this collection of material that has a very different dielectric constant, looks another way.
We're told the submission of NeuroHawk to the FDA represents roughly 16 years of intense research and development.
We've executed well over that period of time, and it just takes time. A big chunk of that is this is a de novo device, which means there's no similar device out there like this. So the FDA rightfully demands that there are more hoops for us to jump through, which is fine.
This is life-saving technology.
Yes. I mean, getting the patient, acutely diagnosing this and getting the patient to the right specialist and hospital is crucial, and this will save time in that procedure. And it really does come back to, you've got an injured brain, the longer it's not treated correctly, so to speak, the worse the patient can do, and the more brain cells you lose.
Dan Wells, Fox 19 Now.